Okay, the next section on hot and cold is UFC Fight Night. This one is, well, I think it's Fight Night 145, and it's the first one on Network ESPN. It's Rafael Assunção taking on Marlon Moraes in the main event. I'm going to tell you, this is a UFC card that is purely and entirely for the hardcore.
Yeah.
This is purely for the hardcore. Like, I'm gonna watch every fight, like I always do, but I know that that's the case. First of all, Sun Tao is a really, really good fighter
Mm-hmm.
who almost never finishes, almost never gets a finish. Most of his decisions are very close decisions because he doesn't finish. And so that's a problem for a lot of people. And that's one of the reasons why he's not a more popular fighter. That's a reason why he hasn't been able to get title shots, despite the fact that he's going on huge winning streaks and so on and so forth. But I would venture to say there's a lot of people that don't even know who he is, right? And that's just what it is. You know, he does, like I said, he doesn't get finishes. So the co-main event is interesting because it normally would have been the main event, but Jose Aldo asked not to be in the main event because he didn't want to go 5 rounds, which is kind of strange. But he's saying that his career is coming to an end. He knows that he's fine with it. He has a really tough matchup in front of him with Renato Moicano. Moicano is an excellent striker, a really good Brazilian jiu-jitsu guy. That's a tough fight. The card is packed with Brazilians because the fight is, you know, the event is in Brazil. So I don't know. Are you going to watch this?
I'm definitely going to watch the top 2 fights.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care to ever watch Damian Maia fight again.
No, wow. That's so disrespectful.
I'm just saying, hey, you know, I mean, I told you, man, like there's only a certain amount of older fighters that I'm going to be super into watching. And most of them are going to be the heavier guys when age is less of a factor. But when guys are doing it just to do it,
no,
you know.
Damian Maia is not doing it just to do it. Damian Maia may be the greatest Brazilian jiu-jitsu practitioner in the history of the sport.
Yeah, history is my issue. He is 41. He's 41. He's a 170-pound, 41-year-old fighter, and I am cold on that. It just is what it is, man. I just hate. I hot on too many, 41-year-olds under 180 pounds. So that having been said, the top 2 cards are interesting. I mean, the top 2 fights on the card are interesting, particularly because bantamweight is such a hot division right now. With Dillashaw and Cejudo and that fallout. So it'll be interesting to see if the result of this fight, because the decisive result of this fight could affect contendership in the division very heavily. So that's interesting.
Yeah. I'm gonna say I'm kind of more like lukewarm on it. And even being a
but your boy Damian Maia's fighting, man.
But I have to show Damian Maia some respect. I do. I can't. I'm not going to talk about Damian Maia like he's just some trash. I mean,
I didn't say he was trash.
I mean, Damian Maia is, like, as a person who appreciates Brazilian jiu-jitsu, if somebody's the best at, arguably the best at it ever, I have to show him some love.
Dude, my man. He's lost 3 fights in a row, and he's 41 years old. Stop talking about how he the best.
But it's important to note the people that he's lost.
Of course, he's lost to the people at the top. I get it, and I'm not saying he's super trash. I'm just saying when a guy is clearly on the downturn and he's getting older, that don't put me on hot on the subject, and they don't put you on hot either.
No, it's not. I'm not hot. I'm not. But I'd say, I would never say I don't care to see Damian Maia fight ever again.
Yeah,
I would say
chills out.
I would say.
But I said right here on the show, when Anderson Silva was 36, I wanted him to freeze it in carbonite and stop right there. You know?
Yeah. Now I will say this. I'll throw this out there. Johnny Walker is fighting on the main card, and that is something that people definitely need to watch. He is one of the most exciting light heavyweights that I've seen. Yeah. And so he's definitely somebody to watch. But yeah, I would definitely say I'm lukewarm on it too.
Yeah, this is a chill card. I'm probably gonna watch it with my brother and enjoy it. But like you said, it's a lukewarm card.